that. Vivien, 10 loyalty, ultimate. Everything I have is vigilance, trample, indestructible. Play Gilded Goose. Vigilance, trample, indestructible. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. Alright, what is up my friends? Welcome to the Monday video here on CoolStuffInc.com. I'm playing some Historic today, Historic on MTG Arena. And we got a pretty fun one here. We got a mono green Planeswalker deck. And not usually what you think of when you think of of a Planeswalker deck. You think of like Super Friends, maybe Jeskai or Grixis, Nicol Bolas or Jace and stuff like that. This is a mono green deck and a lot of Planeswalkers and a lot of ramp. And we're all building up towards Vorinclex. Of course, Vorinclex, Monstrous Raider. Huge magic card, 6/6 trample haste for 6. Doubles the counters when put on permanents, which is very, very powerful. And of course, the Planeswalkers, that means we double our abilities. So if we have a Vivien already in play and play Vorinclex, we get the plus Vivien for 2 loyalty instead of 1. But even better is if we cast a Planeswalker with Vorinclex already in play, it comes in with double the counters, meaning we can immediately ultimate our Vivien Reid. We have tons of counters for our Karn or our Vivien. Super awesome when Nissa shakes the world because it makes the lands into 6/6s, not 3/3s, which is obviously incredibly powerful. And of course, Vorinclex also just kills really fast. It's a huge monstrous creature. And to cast Vorinclex on turn 5, we have Castle Garenbrig. Basically just a super forest here, Ancient Tomb on a forest, which is awesome. Really, really powerful card. And we got all these powerful Planeswalkers, of course. Nissa, one of the best Planeswalkers ever printed, honestly. Just insanely good card. Play this card in a Vintage Cube, and you're just like, wow, this card's insane. And, of course, Karn, awesome for finding a bunch of cool cards in the sideboard. More on that later. Vivien, able to pump creatures, find cards in the sideboard. A little bit of removal as well. Both Ugin the Ineffable and Vivien Reid. Also, again, little removal, little card advantage, big thing to build into. And Voracious Hydra is actually a really sweet card. Green X for a Hydra. And it comes into play as an XX +1. Or that fights, or you can double it and make it just freaking huge. So it's a mono red deck, you just make a 10/10 and kill them, which is awesome. A lot of ramp here. A lot of ramp. 4 Llanowar Elves, 2 Gilded Goose, 4 Wolfwillow Haven. Kind of a sneaky card you kind of forget about. Wolfwillow Haven, 2 Mind Stone, and then 4 Llanowar Visionary. Super sweet card here, a little card advantage, and as well as some ramp. So look at our sideboard here. We have access to a lot of sideboard cards in our main deck, right? We have the way to get artifacts with Karn. We can get Grafdigger's Cage and Relic against graveyard decks. We can get Sorcerous Spyglass against activated abilities. Golos, Tireless, Pilgrim is an awesome card to get. So we can go get ourselves a Cascading Cataracts and activate the ability. Cast free spells, super cool. God-Pharaoh statue is a really cool kind of prison card against the spell-heavy decks. Meteor Golem, removal spell. Great Henge, obviously powerful card, just seems in standard before. Sky Sovereign, insane with Karn, because if you use Karn to turn into a creature, you get the ability without crewing it, which is awesome. Platinum Angel, some decks just can't beat, which is awesome. And then an Ulamog, the Ceaseless Hunger, which we can get off of our Vivien Arkbow. A couple of Gargaroths for the red decks, some Ceratops with the counterspell decks. That's the deck. Pretty simple, pretty big, pretty powerful. Mono green Planeswalkers. Let's give it a ride, but first, quick word from our sponsor, CoolStuffInc.com.
Cool Stuff Inc. is proud to sponsor Jim Davis. We offer great deals on card games, tabletop RPGs, board games, and more. Get a free token featuring Jim Davis and take 5% off your next order if you use the code JIM5 at checkout. CoolStuffInc.com. Cool stuff in stock.
Round 1, gonna find out if it's easy being green or not. I think it is. It's pretty easy being green. Opponent's playing Yorion Sky Nomad, so we're in for a grind fest here. Hand's not great, but I think Visionary should play pretty well against Yorion in theory, so we'll just rock the Visionaries. We also have, like, we're drawing to, like, a dozen good 1 or 2 drops. We already have Castle and Vorinclex, it's pretty cool. Fortunately, no 1 or 2 drop, but that's okay. There we got something, alright, some sort of a, probably Bant Blinky deck going on here. This might be pretty hard for us, honestly. Their over the top is probably bigger than our over the top. We can cast Vorinclex next turn, which I might struggle to deal with, which would be cool, but we'll see. We'll see what's up here. Fabled Passage on turn 3. Not going to give them a land. Charming Prince. Gonna draw a card off Wall Blossoms. Fine. What other ways they have to deal with my Vorinclex, honestly. I was still playing for Skyclave for sure, but it'd be interesting to see how they deal with this Vorinclex. Just cast it. We'll just go. Vorin Daddy. Turn 4 Vorin Daddy. Again, hard to undersell how powerful Castle Garenbrig is. Even a deck where we're only casting a couple 6-drops. It's literally just Ancient Doom. Here comes Vorinclex. And the good news is that a lot of the things they have to deal with this are probably going to be creature-based. Deputy Detention, Brutal Cathar, stuff like that, whatever. And we have the Hydra to kill whatever they play and attack again, which is great. We have Karn here for 1,000,000 loyalty. We can get Sky Sovereign, which is pretty awesome. Mole Drifter. Just an evoke, no ephemerate or nothing. This game's over, folks. Yep. Opponent agrees. Game's already over. Cast Vorinclex, win target game. Awesome. Alright, so I don't think we're actually sideboarding anything here. Shifting Ceratops is kind of cute, but probably not necessary. We want the removal stuff. The card Aether Gust, pretty good against us, but they're actually pretty creature heavy, so. And Gust is good against the Ceratops anyway, so just let it ride. That wasn't even a good hand. We just cast Visionary on turn 3. We had no 1-drop or 2-drop, so we'll take that one. Take that one all day. Take it to the bank. Take it to the back. The bank. Vorinclex. Klexy Vorinclex. Pretty sweet. Want to remind you, of course, there's a companion article to this video, as always, on CoolStuffInc.com. So if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you point your browser over to CoolStuffInc.com. Check out the article that goes with this article. Check out the article that goes with this video. As well as all the great content at Cool Stuff Inc. Free content every single weekday. I do a video article Monday, written article Friday. And you can also use promo code Jim5 for 5% off your order. And get a free Geneva's Goblin token with your order as well. Christmas is coming up, folks. Christmas is coming up. 5% off goes a long way to lowering that Christmas bill. All right, so this hand has no Castle Garenbrig and no ramp at all. So we're going to mulligan this hand here. Not a great hand. Not a great hand. We're going to mulligan into Llanowar Elves, Nissa, Ugin, Vorinclex. Going to keep this. Going to ship the Ugin. I think Vorinclex is better than Ugin. And one more repiece of ramp. We have turn 3 Nissa. And turn 3 Nissa is pretty messed up. See if we can't find that extra piece of ramp. We're going to Llanowar Elves, Gilded Goose, Elvish Visionary, Mind Zone, and other garbage, or a Castle Garenbrig. Alright, so risky, unfortunately. We'll hold the castle to conceal that we have it. And Deputy of Detention. Alright, so unfortunately our hand's not super great this game. We are just drawing basic forest over and over again. Might be going to a game 3 here. We'll see how good their draw is, but should I put Yori in an end, actually? Should I put Yori in an end? We draw a Crawling Barrens, so an absolutely heinous draw. Just a bunch of lands. We haven't drawn a spell yet. We get to Crawling Barrens, which is kind of cute, I guess, but yeah, they're just gonna start casting Mole Drifters. This is not good. Not too good here. Alright, so I think it's cast Yori and Inflictor of us too. Yeah, we're in big trouble here. So we can like Nissa here and attack. They can Deputy the Nissa. We'll still have a 3/3 in play though. Just casting Vorinclex means we're just going to blink this and Deputy the Vorinclex. I think I'd rather have Vorinclex available than Nissa, so play Nissa. We've actually haven't drawn a spell this game, which is pretty ridiculous. We've drawn literally land every single turn. It's not cool. Not cool, but that's what game 3 is for, right? That's what game 3 is for. On the play, on game 3. Feeling pretty good here, hopefully. Freaking Mole Drifter. Back in the game. Baffling end. That works. That works. And play a Fabled Passage. Okay. What else is going on here? Attack Nissa. Okay. I mean, something's fishy here. Something is definitely fishy here. I can't imagine this Vorinclex is going to resolve, but we're going to try to resolve it, I guess. Make 6, cast Vorinclex. Resolves. Plus targeting forest? There's no way. Commemorate the deputy, sure. Yeah, I mean, like, there's no way that anything good was happening for us there, so there you go. Now you have a 3-3. Was hoping for a 6-6. Not going to work out like that. Attack for 3. I mean, play Llanowar Elves. There you go. We have 1. We're just going to float mana and just pump this thing up. Might as well. Alright, so rebound on the Ephemerate. We'll target the Drifter, probably. And they are just absolutely flush with cards. I can't believe we're even in this game. We've drawn literally 3 spells this game. 4 spells. We've drawn 4 spells total. But here we are, I guess. So, of course, Crawling Barrens, no trample. Deputy again. This is going to hit the Nissa itself. Okay. Blinky, blinky. Wall of Blossoms, sure. Yeah. Yeah, we're just going to go to the next game. We just don't have any spells. So, tough game. Tough game. Keep a 3-land, or 4-land, 3-spell hand to draw land. Gargi, no. Ceratops, no. No Gargis, right? No, I don't think so. No, we're good. We'll just have a good hand this game. We'll just have a good hand, draw some spells. Not too worried about it. Not too worried about it. Got our Voracious Hydras to fight some creatures. This is fine. We can keep this. Turn 3, Karn, the Great Creator. Find something cool to do with it. Alright, they are on 6 cards on the mulligan. Wolfwillow Haven, sure. So we'll play, it's Mindstone or Haven? I feel like it's 6 of one, half a dozen on the other. Visionary Mindstone. Play Haven. If they, that way, if they like Skyclave it or something like that, we want the Mindstone later rather than the Haven. So, all right, they've got some mana up here, and we're gonna play Castle and a Karn. We're gonna get probably a boat, I would think. Boat is really, 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 really good to give. Golos, God-Pharaoh statue is pretty sweet, actually. We can get that next turn, though. Just get the boat. So Sky Sovereign kills anything, and their deck's full of creatures, obviously, so knocking out creatures is pretty good. We can cast boat next turn on any creature they play. We can also just go Visionary Mindstone and get something else, too, so... Breeding Pool tapped, go. Looks like they're a little mana screwed here. So, sure. Gonna minus and get probably God-Pharaoh statue, honestly. Pretty sick card when they're kind of stuck on lands. Play Castle Garenbrig. Play Mindstone. I should have not played a land. I should have held Cascading Cataracts tap land. I have Crawling Barrens and the Lair of Hydra, but that's okay. Visionary. Aether Gust. Ah, okay, that's what it was. So next turn we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. Castle Garenbrig casts. We just do you want to draw a Llanowar Visionary next turn? I think we do. I think it's better than a random card. It plays itself anyway, so. Alright, they are mono green. They're putting Yori in their hand. I think that's the game, folks. I think that's just going to be it. Play land. Play God-Pharaoh statue. I don't know why it tapped my Mindstone and not my castle, because now I can't animate the Mindstone and attack. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter here. Of course, God-Pharaoh statue makes all of our spells cost 2 more. And that'll do it. That'll do it. Trot them out here. 1-0 with the mono green big green machine. Round 2. Planeswalking across the universe. Playing against Strambleverse. Oh. Nothing rhymes with verse. Gonna put my opponent into hers. I can't freestyle, folks. I can't freestyle. What do you want from me, right? I'm trying my best here. I'm trying my best. That's a good hand. I am actually trying my best because this hand is pretty ideal. Llanowar Elves is just so good. One of the best cards in Historic for sure. Evolving Wilds. Wow. Are they already playing 4 Fable Passages? Because Evolving Wilds is a bit far down the list, honestly. Alright. Llanowar Elves go. Evolving Wilds. Frog Skull Summit. Officially off the map. No idea what's going on. But I got turn 3 Nissa, so I don't really care. Attack for 1. So there you go. Don't Colligan's command me here, because that would suck. Clear water pathway. Sure. Now the question is, do I want to just jam Nissa here and risk getting counterspelled? I think I do. Upside too high. Salundi Vision. Whew. What's going on over there, opponent? Maybe they're a what's it called deck? Yeah, they're a Tainted Back deck. That's why they're playing Evolving Wild. So they have Tainted Back and they have Tainted Back and 2 Thassa's Oracles. It's a very stupid deck. Is there a way anything on our sideboard we have that can stop that? So they Tainted Back away their entire deck, and then they just cast Thassa's Oracle and win the game. They could have it right here, actually. They have Sweltering Suns. Gross. Alright, play Karn. Anything on our board that can help us out here? Probably the statue, honestly. Get statue. Play land. We're 1 short of untapping and casting, which kind of sucks, but... Even if they kill this forest, we can still play statue next turn, so... That's a silly card. You know, very, very non-Magic 2020 kind of card. More of like a, you know, Urza's Saga, you know, 2004 kind of card, but just prison artifact. Cool. So if you're familiar with this deck, it plays the card Tainted Pact, which exiles cards on the top of your library until you hit a duplicate or decide to stop. And then it plays 2 copies of Thassa's Oracle. And once you've drawn 1 of the copies of Thassa's Oracle, you cast Tainted Pact. You just keep removing cards from your entire deck, because every single card in their deck has a unique name. So there are no duplicates. So you can just keep going to remove all the cards in your deck. Then you cast Thassa's Oracle and win the game. So it's a combo deck. Kind of a combo control deck that obviously has to play Singleton as part of the deck building restriction. So kind of a wild mix of cards. Never exactly sure what they're going to do. But we're going to bring in our 3 Ceratops. We're going to cut, I think, Ugin, Vivien, and maybe a Goose. And then anything else I want here? Let me cut both Geese. Don't want Vivien. Vivien doesn't do a ton. Ugin's not great either. Honestly. We'll leave it 1 Goose, whatever. Just a 5th mana creature. And their next is going to be a bunch of Grixis control cards that are all singletons, and this combo kill. So we'll see if we can't overcome it. Hand's great. Keep. Alright, so Llanowar Elves. Oops, should put the Lair or whatever. It's fine. Llanowar Elves, Mindstone, Haven, Visionary. It's all the ramp, which is great. And we'll just find a payoff eventually, you know? Duress me. Well, they do hit. They do hit. Duress pretty good here, honestly. Obviously, a lot of Planeswalkers, so. Take the Haven. Honestly, it seems worse than Mindstone. It's kind of weird, but. Evolving Wilds again, sure. We have Visionary. Visionary draws a card. We're ramping, we're drawing cards. Vorinclex. Hello, buddy. Hello, buddy. Draw. Karn. Cool. So we can Mindstone Karn next turn. All things being equal. Cold Steel Heart. You're as cold as ice. Red. Tap land. Go. Haven. Sure. So we 1 more mana we can cast Vorinclex, but let's play Mindstone. Play Karn. Minus for some threat that is durable here. Probably just the Golos, honestly. None of our cards stop them from going off. We can always get God-Pharaoh statue next turn and cast it. We feel like it's a free ride to do that. Yeah, just take this, get Golos. Cast Golos, get Cataracts. We also have Vorinclex teed up too, so we'll see what they do here. Omen of the Sea. And again, their deck is entirely singleton. So it's going to look like a cube draft deck because they're just playing one of each card. Bottom's a good sign. We like that. Have some mana up here. Llanowar Elves again. Let's play land. Just cast Golos. I want to hold Vorinclex. They have counterspell mana up in 4 cards in now. Just cast the Golos. The fear, of course, is they just kill us out of nowhere, but... Play Golos. Now, we could even get the Castle Garenbrig if we wanted to. Try and ramp up a little bit next turn. Let's get Cataracts. I'm going to cast Llanowar Elves and Jam. They had a rat that would cast it last turn. Some sort of, like, mass removal spell. Baleful Mastery, allowing me to draw a card. Sure. Another Vorinclex. Sure. And we're going to minus this on God-Pharaoh statue and just, like, threaten to cast it again. Play for 2. Say go. This is an upkeep scry. Desperation. Reeks of desperation. Bottom. Oh, my. I can smell the desperation from here. Alright. God-Pharaoh statue. Taking names over here. 2-0. Let's go. Alright. On the play. Nope. Can't do it. Similar to our hands in game 1. No ramp, obviously. So mulligan. Sure. Works for me. Keep this. I think we ship Vorinclex, honestly. I want the ramp Nissa. And I needed lands, too. And we'll just find other big things to cast. So, this is fine. Love drawing a card of Visionary here. Turn 4 Nissa. Still good. Hive of the Eye Tyrant. Inquisition of Kozilek. Pretty good. On the play, on a mulligan. Now down some cards. I think smart play to take the Visionary, recognizing it's going to be a 2-for-1 as well as a ramp. So, it's a pretty good draw. So now you have 2 good 5-mana plays. As long as we can get there. Thoughtseize. Alright, perfect. They take Nissa. We still have Vivien left over. Death-Capped Glade. We draw a Voracious Hydra. We can play this right now as a 4-5 trample that dies to essentially everything. Fatal Push and Friends. Or we could just hold it. Kind of like playing the 4-5, making the deal with it. They Thoughtseize obviously took some damage. They probably have dual lands. Try and find a land for Vivien. I was gonna cast this. I doubt we'll be able to get a good fight off with it, so double that. It's a 4-mana 4-5 trample. Not particularly amazing, but it's filling a hole in the curve right now. Might be a straight green black deck actually. Maelstrom Pulse. We draw a Maelstrom Pulse. So that's pretty good. That's great. Pulse kills our Planeswalkers, so draw Karn. Minus. This is a spot where you kind of want to have a Treasure Vault in the sideboard as a land to wish for, but it comes up pretty infrequently, so I think we're getting it's Golos or Sky Sovereign. I think it's just Golos. Golos is pretty hard for them to kill and is a self-contained threat, obviously, because we can get the Cataracts, so let's get Golos. So we got 2 good 5s now. Want to draw land number 5, obviously, but they're straight green-black, which is interesting. Pulse, Thoughtseize, Inquisition. Just a rock deck. Just a old classic rock deck. Scavenging Ooze. Yeah, whatever. Sure. Small ball. You can small ball all day, my friend. Eat that one. We don't draw the land, unfortunately. We can get a Relic here, because a Relic just cycles anyway. Let's Visionary first. Visionary. Cycles and worsens their ooze. God damn it. Alright, sure. So it's minus. Just give the Karn up anyway. It can be too hard to defend regardless. Get a Relic. Play Relic. We're going to target ourselves right now and exile the Visionary. So they can't use the ooze next turn. They only have 2 green. We have 5 mana for a 5-drop next turn. Field of Ruin. Can't kill Cataracts. Cataracts is indestructible. Fire up the High of the Eye Tyrant. Wow. That's great, honestly. Just gonna tap 5 mana and kill my Planeswalker. That's already drawn 2 cards. Love it. Love it. So, draw another Vivien. This is Golos time. Golos. Go get a Cataracts. Yeah, just Cataracts. So now Golos threatens to activate. We have no creatures in any graveyards. Just say go. They have 4 cards in end. Briar Bridge Tracker. Not quite Tireless Tracker. I know Tireless Tracker. And Briar Bridge Tracker is not quite Tireless Tracker. Hey! Sure. You want to small ball me, I'll small ball you all day, my friend. All day. Alright, so exile a card from your graveyard. We draw a land, we get to decide if you want to spin the wheel on Golos or not. We drew a land. So, Cascading Cataracts turns 5 mana into 5 mana. New combination of, actually, I'm sorry. We are 1 short, because we actually lose a mana in the exchange, right? So we tap 4 Forest Mines over 5, 6. Not quite, not quite. So you can play Vivien here. We could also Vivien Arkbow Ranger and just kill these Scavenging Ooze, which is pretty good, honestly. I don't mind that. I also don't mind just drawing a card with this Relic. I'll just draw a card with Relic first. We draw a Vorinclex. Vorinclex is pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is 6 mana for Vorinclex. They have 1 card left. We just play Vorinclex and say go. I think so. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 7 mana next turn. Vivien just like kill Scavenging Ooze and I guess it's on 1 then. Let's play Vorinclex and say go. So they can't Fatal Push this. Can't. I guess they can Bloodchief's Thirsted or whatever, but 2 cards in hand. They have some clues, of course. They can obviously find a way to kill this, but if they don't, it's really insane with their Planeswalkers. We can Ultimate Vivien immediately. Questing Beast. That's a pretty good card against Planeswalkers, truth be told. Okay. No blocks. You got me. Take a hit. Take a hit. Sack the clue and draw a card. It's so tempting to want to spin this Golos. So many good things we could hit. 5, 6, 7. We're still short though, right? Yeah, we're still short actually. So can't spin Golos yet. Don't have the option. We can play Vivien or Vivien. We can play Vivien and ultimate it immediately. Which is pretty damn powerful, honestly. And still we still have the Vivien in play too. To do that. Vivien, 10 loyalty, ultimate. Everything I have is vigilance, trample, indestructible. Play Gilded Goose. Vigilance, trample, indestructible. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. The old insto ultimate. Probably an insto concede here too. Not sure how they plan on beating my 8/8 Indestructible Vigilance Vorinclex. Yeah, okay. Sweet. Going over the top. Look at that. The Tron deck goes over the top of the Rock deck, right? Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Just like we drew it up. No sideboard again. We don't really want the Gargaroths against them or the Ceratops, so just keep the old main deck rocking and rolling. Pretty good show so far. Pretty good show so far. Good show, old chap. Good show. Tron versus Rock. For those unfamiliar, maybe you Arena players haven't played Modern before. Of course, Tron's deck in Modern that plays the Tron lands to get a whole bunch of mana to cast Karn on turn 3 and 4. And the Rock or Jund is just like the fair mid-range deck. And Tron has always historically crushed the fair mid-range decks in Modern just for years. You know, this is like almost a decade-long thing going on at this point. You know, the poor Tarmogoyf Thoughtseize player plays against the Karn on turn 3 player, and they don't do too well. Hand's great. Hand's great. Pretty easy keep here. Ramp, ramp, boom, boom. 3 lands. Garenbrig for Vorinclex. Put them all against a 6. Love the Golgari sleeves too. Really leaning into the aesthetic. Like it a lot. We got Llanowar Elves. They got Llanowar Elves. Ours are better than theirs. Ours are better than theirs for sure. Naked Scavenging Ooze. Scavenging Ooze with nothing to do. Sure. Vivien Reid. Sure. So we're going to play this. Play Visionary and say yeah. Draw a card. Karn skis. Alright. Looking pretty good here. We have turn 3 Vivien potentially. We can also turn 3 Karn. We could turn 3 Vorinclex, but it just dies to a lot of stuff. It's obviously the highest upside play for sure, though. It's a monster. Yeah, they definitely have a removal spell of some kind here. Pretty sure just Vivien, and plus it's the highest upside play because even if they kill the Vivien, we still draw a card off of it. Playing a Vorinclex here into like a Doomblade or Assassin's Trophy or something like that is just not a good idea. They have mana up. They do have Field of Ruin, so no reason to play the Castle Garenbrig just yet. We'll play the Cataracts though. It's totally fine. Can't kill that one. So if they Field of Ruin this one, I get a land for free. So play Vivien. Plus, if they have a Questing Beast, they would cast it last turn, so plus here. Hopefully we hit. There aren't a ton of creatures in the deck, so Hydra's good. Hail Hydra. Say go. Nothing. No play. No play is what we like to see. Attack Viv. Oh, this is great. Yeah. Big stuff wins the day. No discard spells there. Not a very good hand, and yeah, we're cruising along here with the old green machine. Toot toot, 3-0. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Let's see if we can keep this train rolling here. Keep this train rolling here. Opponent's like, oh no, the big green machine. What am I gonna do here? Keep. Wolfwillow Haven, ready to rock and roll. Haven Visionary Vivien. Oasis. So probably a Gruul, aggressive Gruul deck here. Which seems good against us, honestly. Don't have any removal, obviously, so a Burning Tree, good threat draw is pretty good against us. On the play, especially. They might have us here. This might be our kryptonite. We'll see. Alright, Wolfwillow. Next turn we can go Wolfwillow plus Visionary, which is kind of cool. Their draw is obviously pretty awkward. Here they come. In for 6. Turn 3 on the play. Pretty good attack. Pretty good attack on turn 3. They have a follow-up is the question. I'd prefer if they didn't. No follow-up means they have a chance, I think. Scavenging Ooze is just a Grizzly Bear. It's totally fun. Another Visionary? Sure. So we're going to go land. Tap this. Play Haven here. Play Visionary. Draw a card. Try and find a Boomer. That's not a Boomer. That's not a Boomer. Garenbrig can only cast creature spells or activate creature abilities. I definitely am interested in blocking with Llanowar Visionary. Pretty sure. I suppose Vivien Arkbow Ranger can always, like, fight and can, like, semi-fight. Oh, no. Stomp. Stomp is Llanowar Visionary's biggest enemy. Definitely what kept the card out of play when this card when Stomp was legal. And now we're dead. So, yeah, this seems like a pretty tough matchup. They put 6 power in play, turn 2 on the play. And we just don't have any rule spells in our deck. So, I don't think we have any outs here. We'll cast this, I guess. Maybe we'll have some outs, but I don't think there's any outs in the deck. So, we draw. Yep, that's okay. That's a tough one. Yeah, seems a little tough here. Seems a little tough. We get to bring in our Gargies and cut probably Hydras are pretty good too, but we got the Vivien Reid and maybe Ugin. Yeah, I guess. Nah, just try and get a good fast start on the play here. Super fast clock plus a couple removal spells for my mana creatures is pretty tough. All right, play first. They don't usually have shock in their deck, so I'm going to keep. Is it risky? Yeah, but we will at least get to cast the Haven, assuredly. And if I draw a land, the hand's insane. Hydra should be very, very good against them. Either killing something or making a big idiot early on. Just a random, like, 6-7 on turn 3 they probably can't beat. So, they will look into 6. No Lightning Bolt in this format, so Llanowar Elves should be safe here. We draw land? We did not draw land. Alright, so bit of a risky keep. Please don't play Burning Tree Emissary and pop off on me. Roiling Vortex. We don't play any spells without playing mana for them, so we could play the Hydra here and just kill the Pelt Collector. But I want to play Visionary and just try and draw land. Oh, brutal. Just brutal. Alright, I think we're dead. Double Hydra is really good against them, but we kept a somewhat risky hand, and looks like we're getting punished here, unfortunately. We'll see. We'll see. Rule Spellbreaker. Okay. I mean, we draw a land here. We draw a Castle Garenbrig. That would be the best possible draw. They're offering up a trade of Visionary for Pelt Collector. Right now I can cast a 4/5 Voracious Hydra, which is pretty big. If I block here, I obviously can't do that anymore. It would be a 2/3 or a, yeah, it's not very good. Trying Nissa would be so good too. All right, no blocks. Please draw land. All right. Now we're in business, at least. We can at least have a discussion about how things are going to go for us. We can Hydra, make a 3/4, and just kill the Spellbreaker. That's pretty good. It's a good place to start, I think. Fight. The 3/4 blocker is pretty good. Playing Nissa there, we'd attack for 3. And they could probably just attack back and kill the Nissa. So, alright, don't play Questing Beast here. That would be pretty bad. That's also bad. No, they missed. Just a Bone Crusher. And Collector can come in, but we might be able to handle this. Go to 7. Draw a Haven. Now, if I Nissa plus... We're so light on lands. We're also just dying, which is the issue, which is the problem also. If I Vivien, I can ++. Embercleave, we're dead. But like that's just the way life is. I kind of don't hate Vivien. I mean, yeah, Vivien kill. I'm sorry, ++ on Visionary and the Hydra. Other options are Nissa plus creature land attack. Then our blocks aren't great. Play another Hydra. I can make a 6/7 Hydra, which is pretty good, but not like incredible. Yeah, we're gonna Vivien. Vivien.
I love everything
Plus.
dear to dinosaurs.
Say go.
My.
Just pray for no Embercleave. If we had drawn a land or two this game, we definitely would have been super in this game, but... We missed our second and third land drop. Lair of a Hydra, okay. Endless Dance, okay. I mean... They want to throw some stuff away, they can attack here. They're going to attack. They attack me, too. So discard a card, draw 2 at random. We get to eat their board. Go to 5. There's still a Vortex in place. That's not ideal. We have this Vivien, though. We can go on the sideboard. However, unfortunately, our Gargaroths are in the main deck now. We can get like a Golos. Burning Tree Emissary. 2 mana. Stomp. Kind of gross. Down to 4. We draw a land. 4 life points. Golos. Meteor Golem. Ulamog. Platinum Angel is actually kind of cool, honestly. Trying to set up a Platinum Angel. That might be a path to victory. I'm not sure how many ways they have to kill a Platinum Angel in their deck. We could like Nissa attack with the land and then minus. Well, if I minus maybe then I can't ultimate actually, I guess. That doesn't really work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can Wolfwillow Haven on a land and then and then play a Hydra to kill something and try and draw a land for a Platinum Angel. I like that. Let's go here. Play Hydra. X is 2. Just fight the Gallia. They have this Lair of a Hydra, I guess, too, but plus.
This will be fun to watch.
Go to 16. Now you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. After any untapped land, you can cast Platinum Angel next turn. And there's a chance they don't have an answer to it, so. They can fire up the Hydra for a 3/3. We block that. Go to 1 effectively. And we are, dead, I guess, the next turn if we miss. But what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Putting ourselves in a chance to win the game. Can't ask for more. Can't ask for more. Big spot. Big draw step. Here's Bone Crusher Giant. Are they gonna say go? Brawler. Oh, man. Land off the top, please. Come on now. Go to 4. Draw. Not a land. It's a Vorinclex. We're at 3. So we can Nissa, untap, put 2 counters on things, and now we're like trying to fade for another turn. The problem is then we're dead to the Lair of a Hydra. God, 1 short. 1 short. We can only get a creature, remember. Meteor Golem. Yeah, I think it's just Nissa. Alright. I think we're dead here. We're dead to literally everything, I guess, but we'll see if they're willing to do it or not. I'm gonna make him do it. So counter here. Counter here.
We're fit enough to
Go.
survive.
They fire up Hydra, we're dead. But I don't see a better play. We could have minus the Vivien, but then I think we actually just can't win if you do that. We need Platinum Angel to win the game, so. Oh my god. Well, they didn't go for the sure kill, so if they miss here, we can win. No hasters, please. It's a long pause. It's a long pause. Okay. Okay. So you're telling me there's a chance. Here they come. So fire up the Brawler. 3, 4 trample, sure. So 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, it's plenty of mana. Block like this, no damage taken. Go to 2 from the Vortex. Cast Platinum Angel and let it ride. Hope they don't have a Braid in their deck. That's just a draw in the next like turn or 2, so draw Forest. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12. I should tap his mana again. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 6 and 6 is 12. That's 13. We can actually do that. Yeah, that's actually pretty insane. Alright, so let's cast Vorinclex. Let's plus on the Wolfwillow land. So 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is going to be a 6/6. And we're going to minus this. Get Platinum Angel and say a prayer.
The multiverse thrives with wonderful creatures.
And Vorinclex will not be attacking. Because next turn I can make more. I guess use Ultimate Nissa, play Nissa, plus Vivien, etc., etc. So, if those who haven't seen this card before, you can't lose the game when your opponents can't win the game. So, if they can't remove this, I can be at negative 120. We can't lose the game. Yes. Yes! Game 3 on the draw. A puncher's chance. A puncher's chance. Alright, here we go. I want to draw a Llanowar Elves, and I want them to not put, like, 7 power in play on turn 2. That's all I'm asking. All I'm asking. Both those things were great. One of those things, I'm happy. Tough matchup here. I would like to think we can steal it. On the draw. Maybe we're on the draw. Maybe they'll, change their mind, but there's Llanowar Elves. Couldn't ask for a more solid hand. Damn it, they also have Llanowar Elves. That negates the potency of my Llanowar Elves, but sure. Llanowar Elves. Green, green, green. Never mind, there's your red. Burn Tree Stomp here is pretty bad. Brawler? Okay. I mean, they put 7 power in play on turn 2, but I have to accept. Haven. This is fine. Sigo. Just so much power. Just so much. It's so all in, but it's like so much power for not playing removal spells. Lair of the Hydra. Okay. No red. 7. No blocks. Just gonna fire up the old Nissa here. Oh, turn 3 a Gargi. That's a big broccoli. That's a big broccoli. Don't you burning hands me. Don't you burning hands me. Ooh, okay. Okay. Discard a card at random. It's Vortex, draw 2, sure. So snap block here. And we're taking 2, 4, 5. That's fine. Make a 3-3. Get a 7. Another green land. Okay. Garenbrig. Nissa. Lost on a Garenbrig. Attack. Vigilance. We're at 7. Don't want to gain 3 here. They can't Embercleave us. They have no red, which is pretty freaking awesome, honestly. Or just make a 3-3. Just make a 3-3 here, I think. We're gonna win the game. We're gonna win the long game, so no reason to send this this beast in. Make a 3-3, better than gaining 3 life. So we're gonna have a bunch of blockers for their entire board, and next turn we have, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 11 mana next turn. Draw a land. We have company for. Karn for Platinum Angel again. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. You got to steal those bad matchups, folks. You just got to do it. 4-0. 4-0 at Mono Green Planeswalkers, and that was pretty awesome. This deck is really, really fun. If you love Tron and Modern, if you love big mana decks, just a really, really cool one. Doing some pretty cool stuff. Obviously, a little light on the interaction front, but Planeswalkers, big boom booms, Vorinclex. It's hard to ask for more out of your pretty fun historic deck, I'm not going to lie. So deck is super, super cool. Pretty happy with the list. Maybe it's a little weird because we're not really pumping up things too much, but it gives you a little extra durability, a little extra removal to go with Vorinclex, and a little extra flexibility with the ultimate, which goes up immediately. A lot of ramp, a lot of card draw, some cool lands. Ship it. Love it. Mono Green Planeswalkers. Super cool deck, 4-0. Thanks for watching, folks. I appreciate it. I'm Jim Davis for CoolStuffInc.com. Check out CoolStuffInc.com for all your best game and Magic deals. Promo code JIM5, 5% off your order. Check out the article that goes with this video. Check out my article every week. Free content every weekday. No paywall. CoolStuffInc.com. The bomb. Check it out. Thanks for watching, folks. See you next week. I'm Jim Davis. Have a good one.